Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new on this channel, please hit the subscribe button down below. Make sure your post notification button is always on so that whenever I upload a video, you'll be the first to like it, to comment and to share. With no time wasting, let's move right into the video. As the heading of this video says, self-love, detachment and no friends. Yes, you heard me right. Self-love, detachment and no friends. So if you know you fall under these categories, please don't forget to like this video, comment and share. To set the ball rolling, let's first and foremost emphasize on the key words of this video, which is detachment, friendship and self-love. So let's first and foremost define detachment is a feeling of not being emotionally involved or complete disengagement from a person. Okay, who is your friend? A friend is a person with whom one has a bond or a mutual affection with. Okay, who is your friend? A friend is a person with whom one has a bond with or a mutual affection with. Okay, so what is self-love? Self-love is a practice of valuing and appreciating oneself and taking care of one's need and well-being. What is self-love? Self-love is the practice of valuing and appreciating oneself and taking care of one's needs and well-being. Okay, so if your friendship is one-sided, please detach from that person. That's where detachment comes in. And when you detach from that person, you are showing self-love to yourself. Okay, so that's where self-love comes in. Friendship shouldn't be one-sided. Friendship is supposed to be a mutual feeling. It's supposed to be a mutual affection between two parties, not just one person. So if your friendship with someone is being one-sided, that is not called friendship. Okay, that is greed. So you need to run away from that person. That person isn't your friend. Okay, so you detach from that person, you move away from that person, you choose yourself over that person. That's where self-love comes in. Okay, when you love yourself, everything falls in place for you. If you have no friends, you are not a witch or a wizard. It means you love yourself, you choose yourself over all the bullshit out there. Sorry, excuse me, but I'm not sorry. Yes, if your friendship with someone is draining you, it's taking a lot from you, it's not making you be yourself, it's not bringing out the best in you, that isn't friendship. You need to move out. A friend is supposed to bring out the best in you. A friend is supposed to support you. A friend is someone you can call and is able to embrace the pain with you. And the only person who can do that is God. If you are close to God, you don't really care about this outside friendship or this worldly friendship. You get me? So the only friend you should have should be God. If you are not having friends, you shouldn't feel sad that why am I not having friends? It even gives you a clear mind. Okay, it clears your mind. It makes you reflect on your past and know the wrongs and the good you have done in the past. It makes so if you have no friend, take this from me. Anytime you feel lonely, anytime you feel like oh you have no friend, like you've been left out and all that, remember that Miss Nas says that if you have no friend, you are the prize because you chose yourself, you love yourself, you chose yourself over all the noise out there. Okay, so how to feel good with no friends? How to feel good with no friends? So you need to look for the love you are looking for. If you know it's love you need, give yourself that love. If you know what makes what makes you want to have a friend, okay, someone who will be going out together with, or some you can go out by yourself, take all the pictures you want by yourself. You can give someone your phone, the receptionist, the waiter, whoever, to take you those pictures if that is what you call friendship. That's why you want a friend. You can let other outsiders to do it for you. After that, you can go your way. Okay, So you choose yourself over everything else going on around you. Okay, the love you need, give that love to yourself. If you love someone so much and the person isn't valuing you, detach from that person. Give that love you're giving to that person to yourself. Love yourself and you see how you will glow. Your skin will be shining because you are more focused on yourself now. You get me? Yes. So stop waiting for someone to save you. Some of you are like, not some of you, I'm even involved. Sometimes we want someone to save us. Be like, oh my God, if I have this friend who is very rich, at least I'll be getting gifts from that person. Stop thinking like that. Stop thinking like that. No one is out here to save you. Even if someone is doing so much for you, the person will by all means one day remind you that, hey, I did this for you, I did that for you. But if you are doing everything by yourself, you know that you do this for yourself, there will be no future remembrance or future acknowledgement that, oh, this thing that you think you have, I was the one who did it for you. I'm not saying friends are bad. There are some good friends out there. But if you've not found that good friend like yourself, someone who will treat you better like yourself, stay true to yourself. Be with yourself. Love yourself. It's not by force. Friendship is not by force. Okay. So then the next point is, do not be desperate. Things happen at the right time. Do not be desperate. Do not be desperate. Some people, when they see that maybe their friend have this and they don't have it yet, they are so desperate to have it. If you are too desperate, you don't love yourself. You want this thing because your friend have it. No, relax. Life is not like that. Life is not like. Be patient with yourself. Don't feel pity for yourself. You should know you are the prize. You should know that things work for you. Things work in your favor. You should know that at the right time, everything that you want, you are going to have it. Don't be so desperate. Okay, don't be so desperate. Things happen for a reason. Someone can have the whole world, but what? Will just pass on so quick. You that you think you have nothing will still be living. And it's said that the living has more hope than the dead. So if you are giving yourself so much pressure and losing your soul, what do you gain? Nothing. Nothing. So don't be desperate. Be close to God. Read the God's word. Read your Bible. When you choose yourself, having your self-love journey, be close to God. Read your Bible. You find more motivation there, so you will not be left alone. You get me? So it's very, very good for you to be close to God in this era of your life. Okay, stay away from people. If you know social media is what is giving you that pressure, or is making you be desperate, stay away from it. You won't die. Me, for instance, my business is on social media, so I'll always be on social media because I'm not desperate. I'm always content with what I have. But if you think you are not content with what you have, just stay away from social media and you'll be fine. Me, I'm very content. Even if I don't have, you won't even know. Yeah, that's the kind of person I am. Okay, I can wear something that can be very, very cheap, but the way I'm going to wear and slay whatever I'm wearing, which is cheap, you that you are wearing your millions, you can't even come close. That is me, because I'm always content with what I have. So please be content with what you have and don't be desperate. Okay? Yes. So, detachment. Detach from your past experiences and don't repeat them. If you know in your past experiences, maybe you are that kind of person who can say no to men, or you're that kind of person who is always out there drinking, smoking, and all that, if you know you're that kind of person, during the detachment era, you need to stop all those things. Okay, if you know you can't stay without smoking, you know sometimes you smoke and you go out of character. Yes. So I used to smoke a lot. Oh yeah. I'm not proud of that, but then I'm telling you, for you to know that maybe what you think you are struggling and you can't come out of, I have done it and I'm even out of it. And I'm so happy here right now. Okay. When I used to smoke, I used to have these heartburns, like finding difficult breathing sometimes and all that. You know you're hurting yourself. But the 5 minutes or the trips you be getting and all that, you think, oh yeah, you think you are going through a lot so much, so you need whatever you are taking to numb yourself. After the numbness, that thing you are facing is still there facing you. So why don't you just stop it and face that thing? Why don't you just stop it, put that thing aside, and focus on your future, focus on your dream? Whatever pain or whatever pain you are going through, or whatever is making you or is triggering you to smoke to numb your pain, why don't you just forgive yourself or forgive whoever have done that to you and move on with your life? Focus on the future. What happens to that? So it's more better you focus on your future, forgive your past, whatever happened, it's a lesson. Okay, it shouldn't hinder you from moving on. No. So focus on your life and make sure that things are going to be better. Okay, be hopeful, trust yourself and trust God, and know that things is going to get better. Okay, yes. So getting close to God, I think I've already stated that. Yes, at this point you need to be very close to God, because maybe you think that drugs is what is going to numb you, but when you're close to God, you're reading His Word, playing music, you think maybe you're too bored, you're all by yourself, you have no friend. So when you smoke, maybe you be high and you sleep off, or no, you can take a book and read. Start something for yourself. Maybe start a new habit. If you think going to the gym is okay for you, you can go to the gym. If you think reading would be okay for you, you can read or go for a walk sometimes. There's nothing wrong with you taking yourself out. You don't need friends before you go out. You can go to a nice serene area like the beach all by yourself. You take your book, disconnect from these worldly things and worldly people. Okay, when you focus more on yourself, you will glow and you become so beautiful. Give yourself from now to 6 months of detachment, of no friendship, of giving of self-love, and see what I'm telling you. You're going to look more beautiful. You are going to be so productive, because right now you're more focused on your future and how to plan. You get to know how to plan your future and how to make it better than you focusing on drugs, focusing on friends. No, when you detach yourself from all these bad companies, you'll be able to give yourself that self-love you need. Because if you are smoking and you're doing all those things, you don't love yourself, because there's health-wise you are harming yourself. That isn't self-love. And what does self-love say? It's what? Taking care of your well-being. So if you're taking care of your well-being, meaning you love yourself, and you love yourself, no one can tell you shit. You're so proud of yourself. You hold yourself high esteem. So no one, that's when you become delusional about yourself. You become delulu about yourself, okay? No one can tell you shit. If you know you're the prettiest girl on earth, you are the prettiest girl on earth. And no one can tell you shit, okay? So try your best to love yourself. Self-love is very, very important in our daily lives. If you don't love yourself, an outsider, will not treat you right, will also know you don't love yourself. But if you love yourself, you will be having love from different angles. Everyone would want to be like you, everyone would want to be your friend. That's when you have the choice to choose who will be your friend and who won't be your friend. Okay, so self-love is very, very important, so take note of that. And detachment is also important. If a friend is draining you, if someone is draining you, you're, you're not getting you're not getting what you expect from that friend. Detach from that person. You see that those friends that gossips a lot, they gossip whenever you are together. They don't talk about how to grow, how to improve, but what they do is what talk about people. Mind you, when you're not around, they're going to talk about you as well. So it is better when you have a friend who talks about people, who is a gossip, you detach from that friendship. Make friends with people who talk about growth, who talk about business ideas, who talk about empowerment. Okay? Any friend who gossips is not a good friend. Detach from those people. Me, for instance, when I go out with my friends, I'm ready to buy anything for you. Like, yeah, if I have the money, I spend a lot when I'm with my friends. But then if I notice you are that kind of friend that always want me to be spending, who is not even ready to bring a penny out, I'll detach from you. I'll make sure I'll get you drunk and you will tell me whatever you have in your mind. And it works out every time. Every time I make them drunk, they tell me what they have in their mind. And what you tell me, I take a lot out of it. Forget that you be saying whatever you are saying and I'll be laughing. Yeah. But then I'm taking a good advice from whatever you're saying. If you gossip about someone to me, I know when I'm not there, you're going to do the same thing to me. So I'll make sure I'll detach from you. That's the kind of person I am. So choose your friends wisely. There's nothing wrong with you not having a friend. You're not a wizard. If a friend wants to use you, detach from that person. Okay? Yeah. So focus on your dream. I've already stated that. Focus on your dream. Make sure you get a new habit. If going to the gym works for you, fine. You can start with the gym. Reading works for you, fine. You can get a pet. Yeah, you can get a pet. Dog, puppy. At least you have company. I have a little cat. Yeah, so you can get a pet that you can be playing around with. When you have all these pets, pet doesn't gossip. Whatever you like, you can tell that pet, and that pet won't go out to tell anyone. So it's better you have a pet. Whatever you want to say, you just be looking at the pet and be saying it to the pet. Most importantly, be close to God. Let God be your friend. Tell God whatever you want, and He is the only solution. No friend can come to help you. If you are broke, cry to God. If you are in trouble, cry to God. If you think things are not moving right in your life, cry to God. He's the only one who can help you. No friend is coming to help you. Stop being pity on yourself. Stop being pity on yourself. Pray to God. Okay? Yeah. If you've watched this video to this extent, thank you so much. And make sure you hit the subscribe button down below. Make sure you like, you share, and comment. I need those comments. It's very, very important to me. Let me know the next video you want to have on the next vlog or the next episode. Hit the subscribe button down below. Make sure your post notification button is always on, so that whenever I upload a video, you'll be the ones to like it, to comment, and to share. Thank you guys, and stay true to yourself, love yourself, and detach from any friend who is draining you. Okay? Miss Nas said you're not a witch or you're not a wizard. Love yourself, choose yourself, and be true to yourself. Be content with what you have. Don't be desperate. Thank you.